Hi, I'm Dr. Sonia Dheer.
Hi, I'm Amito Score.
Hi, this is Ekta Tiwari, PGDM IV from JIMS Rohini.
We are here today to have a discussion on the topic of gender equality today.
For a sustainable tomorrow on the occasion of International Women's Day. So, there are two basic challenges which women face in the workplace these days. The first is glass ceiling, and the second is the gender pay gap. The major reasons I see that why women face these challenges is that there are long working hours involved in corporates. Women generally do not have the tendency to stay back longer as men do. They have to face long working hours. They cannot spare enough time for their jobs because they always have to rush back home, take care of their kids and families.
Even for so long we've been working on gender equality, still we see there's lack of diversity in the workplace. Women represent such a small proportion of the workforce. As we can see in the Indian Parliament, women represent less than 10.5% of the
Total
people there.
population there. At the same time, I've also noticed feminist occupations tend to get paid less rather than the male occupations, male dominated occupations.
Further, there is this conditioning that has been there for centuries that women are the caregiver for the family, while it's the men who provide for the family. The worst thing is that even women take pride in being called as superheroes, managing so much, taking so much pressure, working on their professional life and personal lives together. I'd like to quote an example. As in 5th century, Prince Siddharth left his home and left his wife and newborn child in search for enlightenment, and no doubt about his contribution to humanity and spiritual inheritance. But later, when Mirabai left her home for the same reasons, she was criticized and the whole royal household took up arms against her, and later on she was poisoned.
We can remove this bias by giving individuals gender neutral choices at all aspects of life. Moreover, we need to change the fabric of the work culture, workplace in such a manner that gender neutrality is promoted at all levels in the workplace.
I think we need to work at the grassroots level. For society, as society is made up of families, we as a family need to empower the women in it and give them power to make their own decisions and decisions for the family.
We must change our own mindset towards women, and also we need to create social awareness campaigns to remove gender inequality.
This requires commitment from leadership. Leadership should promote gender neutral work culture in the first place. Secondly, performance ranking should not be based on gender bias. And thirdly, there should be regular audits to check where the gaps are existing and what are the challenges being faced by women at workplaces so that they can be correctly identified and removed by the leaders. Many women have inspired the world both in the ancient times as well as the contemporary times. And the names which come to my mind are the names of personalities like Kiran Bedi, Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, and of course Nirmala Sitharaman. Nirmala Sitharaman is the current Finance Minister of India. Prior to that, she was also the Defence Minister of India. Of course, she is the Rajya Sabha member of the Parliament.
Yes, Miss Nirmala Sitharaman was ranked in Forbes ranking of 100 powerful women in the world. She is also inspiration for all of us.
Interestingly, she was also engaged with corporate roles once she was residing in London with her family. She had to take up many challenging roles back then, and I'm sure she's facing a lot of challenges in the workplace, being the current finance minister of the country right now.
Talking about women that inspire me, women have been excelling in every part of life, in every field, starting from a truck driver to leading the countries to being entrepreneurs. We have Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Kamala Harris, the Vice President of US, entrepreneurs such as Falguni Nair, and recently the chairperson of SEBI was announced to be a woman, Madhavi Puri. And also we are hearing about Chhavi Rajawat, who's the Sarpanch of Rajasthan, who's changing the rural face of Rajasthan. And talking about personal experience, the woman who inspires me the most has to be my Bua. She's a teacher, but she's so much more than that. She's the epitome of what a woman represents. For me, she's that.
So, my message to all women on this International Women's Day is that all of you should enjoy your versatility, feel proud of who you are.
Everyone is unique, everyone's path is unique. Go follow your heart, follow your dreams, and have faith in yourselves.